Hey People's Church, here we are, recap number 3. If you missed the last 2, you need to go back and watch them. But it's been so awesome to show you how we've been able to go down there and help with construction, and then also help with some of their ministries and see those things, how they're impacting the community. But what I also love about Servant's Heart is they really take care of their people and they celebrate their progress. And we get to show you a little bit about that this week.
So the pregnancy center was probably the thing that I was the most excited to take part in.
This pregnancy center helped very young mothers to take care of themselves and to take care of their coming baby.
And when we arrived, we toured the pregnancy center.
I got to actually find out about the program and see the hand of God at work.
Pastor Nevin brought out this massive bags and bags of donations from People's Church.
And we sorted out all the clothes, the blankets,
Toys, formula, diapers,
the little hats, the shoes.
And we just filled the room and put it in their little baby boutique store. So now the clients of the pregnancy center have more options when they go shopping, and there's more resources available for them.
The blessing that I got from this trip is when we did the home visit.
She had a very small place, very, very tiny, but she took such pride in it.
Her place was clean, her bed was made, her dishes were done. There were about 10 of us all crowded in that room, and it was blazing hot, no air conditioning, but she was so happy.
It was a beautiful time, just sharing about the Lord with them.
And we prayed for her, and that feeling was amazing, just being a part of that.
These staff members invested so much time and love and support just so these women can get their education, so they can get proper jobs once they get their certificate.
So one afternoon, a bunch of us were at the back of the community center constructing the new walls, and at the same time, the pregnancy center graduation was taking place on the second floor of the community center.
There were 14 graduates that day.
Some from our team were speaking at it, some were giving their testimonies, and a whole bunch of them were leading worship.
It was such a delight to see how happy they were that they have succeeded.
So there was a group going to the water park to celebrate graduation with all of the girls from the ministry.
Honestly, you could just see them light up.
This isn't something that they would normally be able to afford, but because of the generosity of our church, we were able to bring them there for the day.
We had so much fun, but it was most just amazing to see them enjoying moments and getting to experience the super cool, the whole water park, going down the slides and all that stuff.
Miss Heidi came with us, and she does a ministry for young girls and to help them understand their inner beauty and their identity.
Fearfully and wonderfully made, capable of doing anything, and I got to share that with them. We made jewelry, we sat and talked.
It was really cool to see God move in that ministry with her.
I left there with such a feeling inside of me, I'm never going to forget this.
I think it's wonderful that Servant's Heart Ministries thinks about more than just the spiritual aspect of the child. They're actually involved in so much. As a nurse, I'm able to participate in the health checks.
I, by trade, am a chiropractor.
I'm a respiratory therapist.
So we were able to do 70 checks on children, and it was amazing that we could each use our specialty.
Yeah, we turned the community center into a full-blown clinic for about 3 hours.
And we were able to identify on a number of occasions children that needed attention. And so we as the healthcare team provide this information to Servant's Heart, and then they follow up as we leave.
One little girl came in, her name was Daniela. She could see me doing these checks and she kept smiling and waving at me. So I guess she was getting frustrated that I didn't keep on looking over at her, so she started throwing her crayons at me. My husband and I thought that was pretty funny, and we actually went online and ended up finding her on Servant's Heart's ministry, and now my husband and I actually sponsor Daniela.
My family and I have been fortunate enough to be a part of the Hugs for Kids that Servant's Heart has, which is their child sponsorship program.
I've been sponsoring a child for probably 5 or 6 years. His name is Domingo.
They had sort of a half day set aside where all of the sponsors could get together with their kids.
Last time I saw him, we interacted, but we needed an interpreter. Well, in the last few years, he can now speak English. And so we had the opportunity to sit and to converse.
A couple of our kids are actually young adults now. They are the first 4 kids in the program that have actually been able to go to university. It's our hope and our prayer that they won't be the only 4, and hope that some others will come alongside the kids that are still unsponsored and just give them that opportunity, further their education, which is paramount for them to be able to make a difference in their lives, not just themselves, but of their families and for future generations.
I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for helping us represent People's Church and support this ministry, to be a part of developing this community into what it is today. Your prayer, your financial support, and supporting us as a team being able to go down has been absolutely amazing, and I wanted to just take this opportunity to say thank you.